100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we fall out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose a
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. Woo. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Okay,
operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Washington.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Washington.
Here we go.
Throwing is Daniel. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Let's go.
Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Ready, set. Get it. Ready. 60 Bison. 60. Ready.
We'll try and run for this with Algier. He will have the Commanders' 1st down. We're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
They'll run with Algier. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On the clock.
Algier. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here we go.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Washington.
Ready. Set, go.
They'll run on first down with Algier. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Get it.
They'll go right back to Algier. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Algier trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time and take their chances?
Okay, ready?
Once more from the 2, 3rd and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's so close to breaking the planes, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll go with the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commander. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On second down, Hurts. Brought in by the tight end Dallas guy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On third down, here's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
At the 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
To the air again. Hurts. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So a big one there to start the drive. 37 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Now an option here. Left side. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Slot man in motion left. Daniels to throw on second down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll try and run, and here's Algier. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain, and now it's fourth and goal. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. His kick is perfect, and the Commanders will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman list. That's Devontae Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 43, here's second and a couple. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 38.
On play action, here's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Catch made there, that's Smith. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
4th down. Here's Hurts. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. That's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. 3rd and goal.
180.
Now Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 10-3.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Hold the check. Hurt. Here we go. Set. Let's go. Cougar 19.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Great. Set.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Here's Hurts. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Ray gonna return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's to McLaurin. They connect again. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Pinheiro on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Eagles 10. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Fake the give, now it's Hurts. Short pass, he's got Calcaterra. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and inches. Now it's Hurts. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he will score. 2-2 at well. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Gray gonna return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Panther 11. Ready, go.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
2nd and 10.
Come on.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup. And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Daniels pass. Complete to Ja'Cory Washington-Barrett. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Daniels gonna throw again. He's gonna let this one go deep. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will go up by 7.
Makes the score. Commanders 24. Eagles 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Check. 180, 180. Tiger smoke. Hey, Silver.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Now Barkley. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
That's taken in by Brown. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That pass play good for 22. 1st down, Philadelphia. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass complete there to Smith. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets...
Oh, Barkley has fumbled! And the Commanders come up with the takeaway. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. Here's Barkley. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Hey, 73, 73.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is caught by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? We'll start at the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Moving to his right. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Commanders' 1st down.
70, 70. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Short, complete to Likely. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. 1st and 10.
1st down, Washington.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing now, Daniels. Open right side is Likely. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Washington 1st down.
Ready? Panther all 80. Cowboy 80. Ready?
On the ground, it's Algier. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready?
To throw is Daniels. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Come on. Set. Let's go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's a short one, caught by Sinnott. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Come. Ready, ready.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Algier. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Now Daniels. Quick slant on the money to McLaurin. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Ready? Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air again is Daniels. Moving outside the pocket. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready?
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Here's a design run. And he will take it in himself. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. First and 10.
Here comes Barkley. He's to the 10. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Here we go. First and goal.
Great, set.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one caught at the 4. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10.
65. Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
They'll run Algier. And he'll get about 5.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. They'll come up now for second down.
Come on. Hit. Viking 18. Go.
Algier. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He was brought down by Noah Smith. No gain on the play. It's now third and 4.
The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before third down.
60 Eagles.
Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout to talk things over before third down. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to win the game. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here to talk things over before third down. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This one he's got to have. And this is blocked. They got it. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
4 quarters, could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2
63.
at the 33-yard line.
Sixty-three. Tiger Hornet. Nine. Delta.
On second down, Barkley. Space to run. Inside the 20. And he'll take this one in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
Eagles 38, Commanders 31. Jake Elliott to kick off.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Now pass deep from McLaurin. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Again, working deep downfield. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
To the tight end, Likely. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now.
First down, Commanders.
Daniels gonna throw again. A throw left side there, not gonna find the target. Incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Throwing again. Daniel. There's that man again. Another catch.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
70 Lions.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They had to